Yo, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to give you some pointers on how to deal with Honda as Ken. I think that, it's obviously one of the only, probably the only, clear advantage matchup that X-Ken has. S-Ken obviously different, a lot of advantage matchups for him, but for X-Ken it is the one matchup that you probably should never lose. Sometimes, Honda will get some lucky jumps, but I'm going to give you some pointers and tips on how to avoid that and throw better Hadokens and anti-air when he does jump in. So stay tuned and get to some of the tips. So right off the bat, Ken's light DP, his jab Shoryuken, is going to be your best way of keeping Honda out and doing the most damage. A lot of times after throwing a Hadoken, you can still make it in time to get Honda if he jumps over. If he's looking at it and he sees the Hadoken, if he sees it and then jumps, you'll be able to make it in time. Ken's Hadoken recovery is pretty bad, but it's not bad enough to the point where they can completely jump on reaction. There has to be some kind of, thought process going into he's probably going to throw Hadoken right here. And so that's going to be your main source of keeping him out and also doing a lot of damage. So your second best way of anti-airing Honda when he jumps in is going to be a anti-air sweep. So there's some kind of misconceptions about this sometimes, but in Street Fighter 2 there is no trip guard. So it's a lack of trip guard that allows Shotos and other characters to anti-air jumps with a sweep. So in other games you can block normals in the air so that when you land you won't be hit with something that would, a normal that would trip you on landing frames. In Street Fighter 2X there is no trip guard. So characters like Honda, Zangief, Cammy, they're susceptible to that kind of, rope-a-dope, Hadoken, making you jump and then standing right outside of their range and anti-airing them with a sweep or some other grounded normal. So for Ken, that's going to be his second best way of keeping Honda out. You'll be sometimes right in a kind of like an awkward situation where if Honda jumps, you're too far away to jab DP to get that damage and then also knock him out of the air. But a lot of times you stand right out of that range, you'll be able to sweep early so that when he does land, the frames of the sweep are still active and then he'll land on those and you'll hit him when he lands. So that's another anti-air. That's kind of Ken's bread and butter, is light DP and then anti-air sweep. The third best way of keeping Honda out is going to be step back Hadoken. Almost always it's going to be light Hadoken, jab Hadoken. So basically when Honda jumps in, or if he's at a point where he's moving towards you, you're moving back, you'll do the motion to input Hadoken and then kind of delay it a little bit and then push jab. Basically where he intends to jump, instead of you throwing it right here, you'll be stepping back as you're throwing the Hadoken. So if you're stepping back, he's going to jump like this, you're going to move back, Hadoken's going to go right here, and he's going to land on it. Honda has a really big body, just like Zangief, Fei Long, all the thicker characters. So he's going to have a hard time neutral jumping Hadokens, and also he's going to be very susceptible to step back light Hadoken, which is, again, the third best way to keep Honda out and anti-airing. So the fourth and final way that you're going to use the most, there's other ways, obviously there's a ton of ways to anti-air Honda as X-Ken, but the 1, 2, 3, and fourth best way to do that is going to be Dai Shoryu or Fierce DP. When Honda's jumping in from a really far range, that's when you're going to want to use it. If you're unsure of your spacing, if he's out of range of anti-air sweep and you basically are just trying to get him out of the air because you're not sure and you need to throw something out, Fierce DP is probably going to be your best bet. It doesn't do very much damage at all, so it's best to avoid that unless you just need to get him out of the air, which is, it's a good option because it doesn't give him a hard knockdown. Then you can reestablish the Fireball Hadoken game. So it's still a good option, better than a lot of others, but not as good as light DP, anti-air sweep, and also step back light Hadoken. So you can use that again on ranges where you're not sure if he might land in time against your anti-air sweep, or if you're out of range for the light DP, because sometimes when Honda lands you can do light DP and he'll land if he doesn't throw anything out when he's in the air. So if he doesn't do a jumping normal, he just empty jumps. If he's empty jumping like this, sometimes your DP will go right here and then you'll land and he can OHO throw you right there, and then you're, you know, in the blender. So in a situation like that, I would definitely say use Fierce DP. Better safe than sorry, always. As Ken, you're always going to have more chances to start up your fireball game again. And as long as you have a sliver of life left, there's always a chance against Honda as Ken. So don't give him anything to work with, is basically the name of the game. So I just want to say thanks again for watching the videos. I'm trying to upload more and more and grow the channel. Leave in the comments what kind of matchups you'd like to see. If there's any players that you want me to see if we can get like some FT5s or whatever, certain character matchups you want to see, drop it in the comments, hit the subscribe button, and we'll try and get some more for you guys. Alright, thank you for watching. Peace out.